Hi everybody, I am Beyza. We looked at 5th grade curriculum. Our topics are geometry, measurement and data processing. I'll try to give you a quick overview of our curriculum analysis. We used Van Hele geometry states and Bloom's taxonomy for the theoretical foundation for the report. Discuss the general aims. The aim of the curriculum is to make students gain some skills and competences from preschool education to high school years. For example, we can show in technological, mathematical competences like that. In the curriculum, In the curriculum, we can see that personal cognitive development taken quite important place. Also, you may have noticed that. Piaget, Maslow hierarchy, Van Hele state like that. Additionally, the objectives of mathematics teaching program and teaching and learning principles of the curriculum in our country, I think they are almost the same as the NCTMs. Adaptive reasoning, strategic competence, conceptual understanding like that are teaching principles also. Equity principle, the curriculum principle. Actually, I don't want to mention in detail because we are familiar with this from previous course. Okay, I move on to the next statement. The second slide. The order of the objectives in the first part of the geometry measurement is as follows. As you can see, the information provided is gradually increasing. All targets are designed to be the basis of the next targets. In this way, students can learn to establish a relation between the system and then can begin to analyze and apply it. After they recognize the definition of the angles and line segments, students begin to evaluate and categorize the two-dimensional shapes in terms of these properties. After they work on convex polygons, they focus on triangles. I think the reason why it starts with triangle is that other shapes have different properties that need to be addressed. In the third part of subject, the main topic is length, time and area measurement. Now they know that the shapes consist of line segments. Then the area and environmental measurement come next. Studies to make sense of the area are still ongoing actually. So the area measurement is limited to rectangles. In this period, the square seems like a special case of rectangles. After two-dimensional shapes, they meet with three dimensions. As you can see, the process develops step by step so that students can gain conceptual understanding. In data processing, firstly, students should be able to create a question for the analysis. Then they can evaluate what they got from data. Finally, they can show the information using graphs or tables. Actually, when we look at the process, Bloom's taxonomy's levels came to our mind. Okay, I finished my second part. And the third, I move on to the third slide. Compare the objectives. Here I'm going to talk about the differences that caught my attention between the 3 years. In the 4th grade, students analyze properties, but they cannot relate geometric shapes to each other. In 5th grade, I can say that they can progress one step further, but I think it is not still in the second stage of HLS. Although they know squares as a special case of rectangles, students are not at a level to notice the relationship of other shapes to each other because they just begin with dealing rectangles. It's my opinion, I don't know. Students know and could measure angles and can measure angles since the previous years. And now they start using this information in triangles, right angle triangles such as. Secondly, in the last goal of the 5th grade, 3D shapes are introduced by rectangular prism, but there is no explanation about the volume in this period. Volume is given for the first time in the 6th grade. Before introducing the volume in 5th grade, students learn and calculate the properties of the surface areas of the rectangular prism. And finally, during fourth and fifth grade, circle is not mentioned. I think this is because of that circles differs from other shapes. It does not consist of line segments. It could be confusing for students. Okay, the fourth slide, I move on. First of all, compare the current curriculum with the previous ones. First of all, we see that 2009 curriculum does not include line segment part. I think this part is important for the basis of the next topics, but it takes place in both the 2013 and 2018 curriculum, these ones. In the measurement part, objectives in the 2018 curriculum are so similar with 2013. In the measurement part, in all curriculums, there are objectives related to developing terms of area. However, while in the last two curriculum, the shapes of areas are limited with rectangles, 2009 curriculum has also objective related to calculating areas of parallelograms and triangles. And also circles and arithmetic mean is mentioned in the 2009 curriculum. Remember that these topics are in the 6th grade curriculum. I think the first curriculum focuses on computation rather than conceptual understanding compared to the two last programs. Okay, and I am in the last part discuss the objectives and their explanation. Okay, I'm here. In the second slide, I briefly shared what the objectives are here. But however, when we look at this just under the objectives in the curriculum, we can see the hints or clue how to apply the objectives. In some activities, it is suggested doing activities using grid paper, promoting the topics with real-life examples, and making estimation, for example, about area measurement. In this way, students are aimed to internalize the concepts and to be able to apply them in the next activities and to be ready for moving one step further in the next years. Okay, I choose one objective to show in detail. This is about the area. As you can see, the goal of this objective is not just to give area formula, but to help students developing concepts of area of rectangles. In B, we also had the chance to look at the book for individual homework. I think the students in 5th grade level continue to learn new concepts and develop their knowledge using previous concepts. Therefore, I think that several goals are prepared by focusing on the conceptual point of view. That's all. I hope the information I shared has been useful to you. Thank you for listening.